What's up? It's your boy Jayceon coming at you with another video. So today we're doing a Valentine's Day makeup look. So the first thing you want to do is put primer on your face. Please put primer on your face because you don't know how long the day is going to be. I mean, if you have to go to work and you come home to your man or whoever, you need to make sure your makeup lasts. So go ahead and put that primer on first.
Absolutely, positively necessary.
And then next, I'm going to do my eyebrows. I'm going to do a voiceover for this video and talk. See how that works. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to glue down my eyebrows because they're just all over the place. Like, they're bushy and they're not as thick as they used to be. But I just don't like them by themselves. I don't like them anymore. I think I've messed with them probably too much. But my parents, they both have thin eyebrows, so I just know my brows are just going to continue to get thinner and thinner. It is what it is. But go ahead and use that glue stick just to glue them hairs down and tame them so you can put the eyeshadow over it and conceal them and make them look all nice.
What the hell are you doing?
I am doing my eyebrows.
That's a big ass mirror.
I have big ass eyebrows.
Color that I normally use. It's not black, but I'm going to be mad when I run out. I got to figure out what color that is. But even black would work too at the tails. If you do it right, you can make anything work with makeup, honestly. If you're a beginner, I would never do black. But if you know how to make it work, then go ahead and do it.
Here, 2 shots of vodka. Then 1 shot of melon liqueur.
See, that looks better already. I feel like an old person. I remember the days when my brows just used to look like that on their own. You know how your grandparents or your parents tell them stories. I remember those days. You know what? Sometimes in life, you know, those stories.
Well, when life gives you lemons.
Gotta love it though. Parents are full of wisdom. Older people are full of wisdom. So it's nice to hear their stories and their experiences. All right, so brows are, if you want to see this in detail, just go to my YouTube channel as you're already here, and then there's a brow tutorial. All right, now on to our eyeshadow, and I'm using a Louise base for my eyeshadow because I'm going to do a really bright pink color. So just go ahead and put that on, you know, blend it out on the lid. It looks really crazy and white right now, but it's just going to give us that real vibrant pink color that we want. And you don't have to have this, you don't have to do this step. You could just use concealer if you want to, but I want the pink to really stand out. So I'm using white eye base by Louise. Go ahead and blend that out. It's always good to try something new. You don't really know what works unless you try something new. So with that being said, if you don't wear makeup at all for Valentine's Day, maybe it's the day that you want to try something new for your man. Or you know what? I keep saying for your man. Forget your man. Do it for you. Who cares about your man?
Get the F off my yard!
That sounds kind of mean, but I mean, for Valentine's Day, how about like love on yourself for Valentine's Day? Look beautiful for you. Do it for you. Do it for your own enjoyment. Sometimes you don't have to get all dressed up to. It's not even about getting compliments from other people or anything like that. It's just about feeling good about yourself. So on this channel, I don't want to promote doing anything for men or anybody else. I want to promote you doing it for yourself. So what we got is the Festival palette, and we're going to be using this pink color. I don't know what it's called, but you can see right there it's very pink for our Valentine's Day look. And as you can see, it looks really vibrant in the palette, and I just want that color payoff. So as I said before, that's why I did the white base for the eyes. But I'm gonna use some tape because I just want that. Honestly, it's cheating. I just want to get it on there quick, and I want to have a particular shape. You know, I want that V shape on the outer part of the eye to be all nice and sharp. So we're gonna put the tape there just because we want that quickly, and I just want to be able to throw the product on there. One thing that I learned about applying eyeshadow is it has a lot to do with pressure. I think back in the day I used to just like pack it on there as much as I could just to hurry up and get the color that I wanted at the, you know, with the consistency that I wanted all over, you know, the eye. But you have to build it up. I mean, you can pack it on there, but eventually you're going to have to do this anyways to get it to blend out. So yeah, just go all up in the crease with that pink color. And then you'll see me pack color on the lid because in the moment I decided I'm not going to cut into the lid or anything. So I was like, I'm just going to go ahead and fill those little white spots in on the lid. But yeah, this is my favorite part of the makeup, is doing the eyes. The skin is my least favorite part because it just, I don't know. I really don't enjoy covering up my skin, honestly. I love the way it looks afterwards, but that's why I like natural makeup. I don't like to cover up my skin too much. But the eyes, I'm like, let have on the eyes. Like, I love the colors and the contrast and just the variations of colors and tones that you can do on the eyelid. So that's looking good. And if you feel like you didn't blend it good enough, you can always go to the edges with like a clean brush and just smooth it out. But yeah, this Juvia's Place, their eyeshadow is the best. One of the best eyeshadows because it just blends effortlessly. See that? Yeah. And I would be looking into the camera right now, but I can't see. So I have to look in the mirror. This second color we're going to use, I'm just going to put it on top of the pink. Just right on top there. You see how it gives it just like a little something. It's not like a big difference, but it's pretty and subtle. Sometimes subtle things are really pretty. You know what's crazy? Like, with my skin tone, I like earth tones. I'm not really into colors. But when the holidays comes around, who just wants to wear earth tones only? That's boring. So I like to get into the pinks and the purples. Purple is like my favorite. So pretty. Alright, so that's blended in there and that's good. Making it pop a little bit more, so that's good. Now I'm taking a clean eyeshadow brush and just making sure that it's really blended in there. But you see how you got the contrast from the dark pink to like the hot pink type of color. Transition, basically. But you always want to make sure the colors do transition from one color to another. And this is how you do it. Like if you need to, go back with a clean brush and make sure those colors blend together. But not too much because you don't want the transition color to disappear.
It doesn't mean I'm sad. It doesn't mean I'm disappointed. It means I want to punch you, but I can't because Jesus is watching, okay?
As I do my makeup, I like to watch this YouTube channel with this YouTuber called Hey Paris. She's awesome and she's hilarious, and I just have to have me something on while I do my makeup. So that's what I do. I watch Hey Paris. And I might use like a couple clips of her in this video. Hopefully it's okay. But I love her so much. Like I just love her personality. I love her story times. I would like to do a lot of story times on this channel, but sometimes I can't even remember anything barely. So, and I can't, you know, I want it to be precise if I'm telling a story. I don't want to have to be like pausing in between. And this is my BFF eyeliner, liquid eyeliner by ColourPop Cosmetics. And I want this to be thick. I want this liner to be thick, and I want this wing to be sharp. So that's what we're going for. If you're gonna do anything for a man, make sure you just do a sharp wing. Do it so sharp that he thinks that if he does something wrong, you'll actually cut him. That makes sense, right? Right. Now, with the wing, this is one of those take your time and do it right things. Just take your time. And you know what, with your eyes, it ends up looking a mess before it looks good, so. But remember, whatever you do with the wing on the outside of the eye, like on the outer V part, you can change. At the bottom, mind you, you can change it and make it sharper. But anything up top, you are gonna be in trouble. So just make sure you get that top line nice, and then whatever shape, you know, you want to do, just get it right when you do it on the top line. Does that make sense? I feel like I'm not making sense. The top part of the winged liner, make sure you get that right, because that's not really going to be fixable without having to do too much. Now the bottom part of the wing, who cares, because you can cover that up with concealer and fix it. So, and really, to do this, just follow the line that the tape made. That's the easiest way to do it. And I'm just exaggerating mine because I want it to be extra thick and extra sharp. I want them to be like 2 butcher knives. That's how sharp. Now use your concealer to fix that wing. And this is what I'm talking about as far as like the bottom line. See, above on the top of the wing, you can't really, you want to make sure you get that right so you don't have to do major surgery on trying to fix the look. So, does that make sense? Major surgery. That's so dramatic. You know what I mean, though. You don't want to have to do like extra stuff. You want to just get these eyes done and keep it pushing. So just go on the bottom of that wing and make it sharp and as neat as can be. There we go. Go ahead and get your mascara and put that on your top lash. Man, look how my lips are so dry. Y'all really be getting the real when you see these videos. Like, I be looking dusty and crusty, but it is what it is. Go ahead and coat those lashes so we can put the false lashes right on top. I was always taught to do the mascara first before you put on the false lashes, because rumor has it is that when you go to put on the false lashes, it blends better because of how black they are. That makes sense, right? Because our regular lashes aren't that black and defined, so the mascara just makes them kind of blend together. So now it's time for the lashes. I like how the eyes look. We're going to put on the 3D faux. No, now I'm embarrassed. I said FauxMink lashes. And today I'm using black glue. I usually don't use this black glue because I feel like it takes forever to dry. But today we are using black glue. So get your tweezers, grab your lashes in the middle part of the lash, and then put your glue on there. And I'm only going to show you guys how I do this on one eye, or else we'll be here all day. You feel me? So I got the glue on there. Now you gotta blow the lash. There's a dirty joke in there somewhere, but I'm not gonna go there. Now just go ahead and place the lash on your eyelid, and you're placing it on there by the middle part. So you want to grab it in the middle and place the middle part of the lash down first, and then adjust both sides. Now I'm going in with color corrector, orange color corrector, to cancel out the dark circles under my eyes, the designer bags as they call them. And I'm just going to put that under both eyes. And I'm also going to cover up my birthmark because I just feel like it today. Some days I like to, some days I don't. Today I feel like it, so we're just going to cover that up. Now it's time to put on the foundation, my favorite part. So I have NARS foundation. I got two colors because they didn't have my color. So I'm mixing a dark one with the light one. I'm doing like 6 pumps of the dark one and like 5 pumps of the light one. It's my secret recipe. I'm not going to tell you exactly how many pumps I used, okay? This is my least favorite part. Look at my face. Oh, look at all that orange. I just have hyperpigmentation on my nose too, so I'm gonna take care of that. And then look, voila. That kind of matches my skin. Just a little, right? I don't recommend anybody applying foundation like this. Just do better than I do. But anyways, I just be wanting to get the stuff on there. Now we're going back in with the Too Faced Born This Way concealer in the color Mocha. So I like to go in with like a color that's close to my skin tone at first. and then go back and use one to highlight. So you'll see me doing that here. So this one's closest to my skin color. It's interesting because I've been doing this method for a while. I like the results of it, but I also want to try what they call underpainting, where you highlight underneath and then you put the foundation on top. I want to try that one day. And then here's the light concealer I was telling you about. It's NARS. So I'm showing you, first I used the Born This Way concealer, and now I'm going to use the NARS for a brighter under eye. Lately, I see the trend is having a really bright under eye, and I kind of wanted that for this look, so that's what we did. Alright, so we're going to contour with this Fenty Beauty contour stick. I believe it's in the color Mocha. So just go ahead and blend that out. And then we're going to blend that under eye concealer out. Make sure you're careful of your wing. Like, make sure you don't get it on your wing. And then we're going to set our face with banana powder. And set your entire face. Set all of it. And then we're going to use some Minted Yacht Life bronzer, and then we're going to use some Lovejoy blush, you know, make it seem like you're kind of hot or in heat at dinner, I guess, just in case the conversation's not amusing. And then go ahead and put some of that blush on your forehead. Look, Mmanwu came to say hi. We love Mmanwu. That's my baby. But we got work to do. We're not done, so we got to put Mmanwu down. Eyeliner for the bottom lash line. And then we're going to use a Fenty highlighter, and all the information for the products will be in the description box, I promise. And just put that right on the apples of the cheek. I like to bring mine down a little bit further. You can't really see it on camera, though. That's kind of disappointing. But I don't like to go all crazy with it. And some down the bridge of the nose. Now we're going to add rhinestones. This is kind of like low-key with the rhinestones, but I just couldn't think of really anything else I wanted to do with the eyes. I just kind of wanted the eyes to be simple. So, but if you do this and he doesn't notice the rhinestones, then you know what? Just ask for the check. Rude. I think it's funny how people are like, he didn't even notice I changed my hair. You better notice, because I did something different, and show me that you actually pay attention and look at me daily. Is that narcissistic to say that? Yeah, kind of. No, I just think that when you do things for yourself or you want to try new things, you want your partner to notice. You know, even if it's something like contacts or something, you want them to notice whatever's different about you, because even though you're doing it for yourself, you kind of just want them to see that you put some kind of extra effort into your look that day, or you're trying something new, because no one's going to tell you the truth like your partner. You know, they're going to tell you, and even if they don't see it, point it out to them and be like, do you like it? See what their opinion is. Their opinion kind of matters a little bit. Not really, though. It's mostly how you feel. So go ahead and place the rhinestones under the wing if you want to. You don't have to. If you want to leave it how it was, that's fine too. And then we're going to highlight the inner corner of the eyes with the same highlighter we used earlier. Then I'm using this Fenty Beauty red lip paint just for the inner part of my lips. They call it like a lollipop lip. So the first thing you want to do is put concealer on your lips and then go in with the lip paint, the Stunna red lip paint, and put it on just the inner part of your lips. So the goal is to make your lips to look like you've been eating a lollipop. It gives some color, but not too much. That's why I like it. And it gives you a variation, you know, of red and pink instead of just the lip being all red or all pink.
Putting so much on.
So yeah, just do it until it's to your desire. And then, ta-da! This is the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you look beautiful. If you do it, tag me in the video. I'll see you next time. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Peace.